Okay, so we're not going to be editing many things because we want to keep it nice, simple and clean. So first we'll be editing our coordinates. So if we just search up coordinates, let's say we reset these settings and it looks like this. Now, something that I don't really like on GUIs is when there are borders or backgrounds. I like to keep them nice and clean. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into coordinates and we're just going to remove show background. And it's pretty much up to you if you want to keep text shadow on. I like to keep it on just because it's like much easier to see. So then it should look like this. And as you can see, without the background, it looks much cleaner and it's just there. It's just part of the screen now. Now onto the keystrokes. Keystrokes you can use pretty much whatever color you like. But if you want to keep it clean, then I recommend having show your clicks and your spacebar. Well, these are pretty much optional, however you like it. But what I like to do is show my clicks and show spacebar. And of course, show movement keys, because I mean, if you're using keystrokes, that's pretty much the main reason why you're going to have it on. So now for the background color, you just put it like the opacity, you put it down to 0. But then for the background color pressed, this is basically how the background changes when you press a key. I like to put the opacity a bit up, but not like over here. I like to keep it just down pretty much like 4 pixels away from the bottom. Or 5, however you like it. 4 or 5 is good. The text color, I like to keep it white, plain and simple, but the color, it's pretty much up to you. Then they should come out like this. Another thing that I like to do is when I turn on CPS, show CPS text, I like to put it on because come on, what is this? And then show background, of course, we'll turn that off because that's the main point of the video. The color options, I'm going to keep them the same as the keystrokes, because what we're going to do, you see, I put the CPS right underneath the keystrokes. Like this, it makes it seem like the CPS is part of the keystroke and is not like a separate option. Like you can see, it looks like it's all together. For the potion effects, it's going to come like this by default. So for the positioning, we're just going to put it on the left side, so pretty much to the opposite of the scoreboard. And now we're going to move on to chat and the tab editor. By default, the chat is going to come like this. It should look something like that. To me, this looks really messy just because I absolutely hate this border, this just square border. This to be very clean, and I mean it will come out really clean. The background opacity, we're going to turn it all the way to 0, all the way. Make sure that text shadow is on. If not, it's just you'll barely see the chat, so make sure this is on. Then it should come out like this. It just looks so much cleaner to me. Like without the border, it just looks like it's in one part and it's not covering like half of the screen. It just always stays on that side. For the tab editor, it's pretty much the same. The row color, you just put it all the way down, the opacity all the way down. And for the background color all the way down, we're pretty much just going to use the same settings that we did with the chat. For the general options, the name options and the ping options, always keep them default unless you want to change these. Won't really do anything to the point of the video today. So now that we're done with the settings, let's see how this beauty works in a game.